If you're going out to dinner tonight, you will not be alone. New Year's Eve is a big day and night for restaurants, and it comes at the end of what turned out to be a big year for that business. A rebound from 2020, but still with plenty of problems to be solved, and uncertainty about the year that starts at midnight. Here's News Center Maine's Don Carrigan.
Lunchtime prep at David's in Portland, a longtime favorite in the foodie city. On this last day of 2021, owner and chef David Turin says it should be another busy day and night to wrap up a very busy year.
Since about April or May, we've been extremely busy, the busiest we've ever been. And people are like, wow, you must be making money hands over fist.
But not quite, he says. A lot of money coming in, but also a lot being spent to be open.
I'm spending at least $1,000 a month on, test kits and PPE, and, if somebody gets COVID and they're out, we're paying their wages for that 10 days or 14 days.
Plus, being in Portland, significantly higher pay during the emergency. It's just part of what people in the restaurant business say has been an uneven year. Just about every restaurant has been busy, but Greg Dougal of Hospitality Maine says many, if not most, have faced serious staffing problems, so that some have had to shut down a day or two a week.
I think people standing in line getting into restaurants made them feel like restaurants were really busy and they were making money hand over fist, when in reality, restaurants were understaffed. The reason the line was there was as much because there weren't enough people to be able to service the guests that were coming as it was that there were lots of people around.
It was still a big turnaround from 2020, but Dougal says restaurant income is up only a few percent from 2019, the last normal year. For David Turin, though, all that business was proof that people are still eager to eat out.
And then what I learned in 2021 is evidently we are essential, because something about the human condition, people want to be out socializing with their friends or family. I never really thought of it as a need.
And now, starting 2022, our second winter and third year of COVID, restaurants continue to face the same challenge, keeping everyone safe, but keeping the customers coming in. For this winter, those restaurants that have outside dining areas are expected to keep them going for customers wanting distance and fresh air. But this year has shown the virus does not keep them away. So for the restaurants, it may become another year of worrying about more than just the food.
Honestly, the hardest thing has been creating an environment where both our staff, primarily our staff, because that's our number one concern, and our guests feel safe, that we feel safe coming to work.
Well, we're restaurant people, so optimism is something that just comes to us naturally. We have to be that way because you just never know what's going to happen.
They can't stop the pandemic, just live with it, and try to solve staffing and supply issues and countless other challenges to keep the meals coming and the doors open. In Portland, Don Carrigan, News Center, Maine.
As for that big problem of staff vacancies, Greg Dougal says the industry is working on apprenticeships and other efforts to recruit more people. He also says that if they can bring in more foreign visa workers next summer, that would be a major help in tourist areas.